loved hosting the TVLand Awards. It was really kind of exciting and sort of oddly moving to host the TVLand Awards. It was all the, you know, just those stars from the shows that you grew up watching, and it was very poignant, and yet I thought it was a really well-produced show. It was very entertaining. I did, unfortunately, because I never, ever go into like chat rooms or anything. The TVLand people were so not having me. TV purists were like, ah, she's not a real TV person. She's too young. And I'm like, I think I was like 46 at the time. It's not that young, turns out. It wasn't like a 17-year-old was hosting. So that was slightly traumatic, but I'm over it. I've worked my way through, and I came out the other side, and everything's fine. You know, I loved playing Karen on Will and Grace, and I think that that's an amazing character that, you know, anyone would have been lucky to play. And I'll probably never play a character again that I love the role of Elizabeth just as much, but I love it in a different way. But I probably won't ever have a character that I love more than Karen. But I never think about, will people see me as Karen, or will they? Because I'm a character actress, and so I just do my job, and I don't mind being associated with Karen either. My favorite thing to do is musicals. I mean, no offense to TV. But I do love doing musicals. It's where I got all my training, and when I was younger, that's what I really did almost exclusively, was theater. And there's nothing more fun than doing a musical, and I really like to be able to get a chance to sing every night. Probably people that come to this show are expecting me to sort of be like talking my way through the show like Rex Harrison in My Fair Lady or something, but talk singing. But actually, that's my whole thing. And I've had this band for a million years, Supreme Music Program, and you know there is a small contingent of my fans who are big, you know, fans of the band. So some people know, but not very many. And my husband and I had seen the producers, and we thought it was so funny and great. And I just thought, well, Young Frankenstein's going to be as good or better. It's a perfect vehicle for, you know, it's perfect material to turn into a musical. Well, I met Mel at the audition, and he was a good audience. He's a good audience. And then after the audition, as I was leaving, he came up and he took my hands and he said, you know, I just love you, you're going to be great. And he was so warm and sweet, and he's really been fun to work with. He's a real character. He's a great storyteller. He's very energetic and fun to be around. He's a consummate gentleman, and also just kind of like filthy and inappropriate all at the same time. So it's really fun. Everybody in the cast is super funny, and it's very rare to be in a cast of 7 principals where every single person is so strong and there's no weak link, especially when you're doing a musical because of all the skills that are required. I mean, being funny as an actor is totally different from being funny in a musical as an actor, because you also then have to be funny when you're singing, and you can't really fake it. So there's no editing, you know, it's straight. You're telling the story from point A to point B in an unbroken arc, which is the greatest thing about it. Andrea and Chris, we have a little scene together, and if they even look at me cross-eyed, I mean, I haven't broken really, I don't think, during a performance, but almost. We're not doing the movie, we're doing, you know, a musicalized adaptation of the movie, so it's totally different. You know, a musical and a straight film are completely different beasts. So I didn't feel any, I love Madeline Kahn, and I loved her performance in that movie and her character, and she's so funny and, you know, beautiful and quirky, but you know, that's her. So, you know, and I also felt like a lot of freedom because it is a musical and it's not remaking. I wouldn't want to remake the movie, let's put it that way, you know. But it's been really fun to create a new character in a certain sense, and yet at the same time, I think we all try to like tip our hats to the original, because the original is very iconic and great.